Welcome to InsectTech's Ethical Hacking course videos, module System Hacking. In this module, we will look at various attacks on Windows systems, types of password cracking techniques, cracking Windows passwords, cracking Linux passwords, and alternate data streaming in Windows, and finally we will have a couple of demonstrations. These are the few techniques that can be used to hack into Windows computer systems. The first one is keyloggers. Keylogger is a software or a hardware which can be used to steal the keystrokes from a particular keyboard. And Trojan horse is also a type of malware which can be used to gain remote access of a computer system. And if you want to understand how we can use these keyloggers and Trojan horses to attack computer systems, please go through the respective modules of keyloggers and Trojan horses. And in this particular module, we look at password cracking techniques to hack into Windows systems. Before actually understanding how we can crack Windows passwords, let's try to understand various password cracking techniques. We have listed a few password cracking techniques here: brute force attacks, dictionary attacks, hybrid attacks, rule based attacks, and finally rainbow table attacks. Let us discuss one by one. And the first one is brute force attacks. In brute force attack, we try to guess different passwords until we get succeeded, and it can be done using various combinations of alphabets and numbers to get the right password. The disadvantage of this brute force attack is takes a long time to crack the complex passwords, and it also takes a huge amount of network bandwidth in case of online attacks. Let's have a quick demonstration of how a brute force attack works. I'm just launching my Windows XP machine. It is having an account hacker, and it is actually asking a password to log in, and I'm just trying to guess the password, and I'm entering 1 and pressing enter, and it is saying wrong. And now I'm just entering 1 2. Let me press enter. Still it is saying wrong, and this time 1 2 3, it's wrong, and this time 1 2 3 4. Great, we're able to log in. And this is how a simple brute force attack works. It takes different alphabets, numbers, and special characters to form the exact password, but the problem is, the disadvantage is, it takes a very long time to get the actual password if the password is a complex password. And let's quickly go back to our presentation. And the next one is dictionary attacks. This dictionary attack tries different passwords from a file supplied to the tool, and it takes all the words one by one and checks for the password. If any word in the list matches, then it shows it as the password. And common passwords are the target for these dictionary attacks. It is relatively faster than brute force attacks, but the basic disadvantage of this dictionary attack is target password must be there in the list to perform a successful attack. Let's have a quick demonstration of how we can perform this dictionary based attack on a Windows system using Enable. I'm going to open Enable. I'm just going to run it. I have already downloaded and installed Enable tool in my system, and now I'm running it. Great, it has been launched. Now I'm just clicking this cracker tab, and I'm just checking LM and anti-LM hashes since I have to crack my Windows password. and now this plus symbol has been highlighted. Now I'm just checking it, and now it is asking import hashes from local system. Yes, I'm just importing my hashes from this local system, and you can see it has an empty password which I need to crack. So I'm just going to use dictionary attack and NTLM hashes. You can see no dictionaries are loaded right now, so I'm just going to add a dictionary file which is there by default with kenable. It will be available in the same directory where we have installed our kenable tool. I'm just clicking word list, open, and it is there in C program files, kane, wordlist and wordlist.txt. If you go there, you can just open it, and you can see it has a list of passwords in it, and my password is actually password, and just let's check it whether it is there in the list or not. Great, it is there, and you can see password is my password. Let's try to find it using kenable. So I have loaded my wordlist.txt which is actually having my original password, and now I'm just going to start the attack. You can see this is the current password. It is actually checking with each password that is there in the list, and it is checking different passwords. You can see here the current password that is actually checking with. Great, it has been cracked, and the password is, as we discussed, password. So this is how we can use dictionary attacks to crack Windows passwords using kenable. I'm just clicking exit, and I'm just closing my kenable. Let me quickly go back to the presentation. And the next one is password cracking technique using rule based attacks. If the attacker has some prior information about the password, then he can use this rule based attack. Let's have a quick demo of how we can do this. Again, I am running my kenable. Kenable is a great tool. It's a multi-purpose tool. We can use it for different attacks. We can use it for password cracking. We can use it for sniffing. We can use it for wipe hacking and many more. Again, I'm just going to cracker tab and checking LM and NTLM hashes and plus and import hashes, and again I'm just going for brute force attack this time, NTLM hashes. Now since I know the password is password, I know that it has 8 characters, so I'm just making the minimum length is 8, and I'm just giving one more rule that maximum length is also 8, and I want to use only alphabets because I know that it doesn't contain any numbers or special characters. So I'm just asking it to use only alphabets. So I'm just starting my attack, and you can see the time left here is 7 hours. So it takes a lot of time to crack the password. It will arrange all the combinations, and it will try to check for the password. So this is how we can set some rules to crack the passwords. Let me quickly go back to my presentation. We are actually done with this demonstration, and the next one is hybrid attack. This is very similar to a dictionary based attack, but in hybrid attacks it inserts an entropy. It means adding a symbol or number to the dictionary word. It takes a dictionary word and it attaches and it adds some symbol or number to the dictionary word, and then it checks whether it is the password or not. And disadvantage is it succeeds when entropy is poorly used. This is the disadvantage with these hybrid attacks. And the next one is rainbow table attacks. Tables will be made up with pre-computed hashes. Cracking tool looks up the hash in these pre-computed tables. Disadvantage is, again, attack succeeds only if the hash is present in the hash table. Let us see how this works. Let us assume that this is the password hash we have to crack, and if we give this particular password hash to a tool which is actually using some rainbow table attack, this particular password hash will be checked with the pre-computed hashes which are already there in this hash table. First it will check with the first entry, and then with the second entry, and then with the third entry, and then with the next entry, till it matches the password hash. And you can see here the last password hash and the given password hash are same, so the tool gives password found, and you can see the password here is root. This is how rainbow table attack works.